What is up, guys? Welcome back to Tritney Adventures. This week we're going to take you through a walkthrough of our off-grid solar setup. Here we have 10 320 watt panels, and in the back we have 13 100 watt panels. We have our panels connected in series parallel. We did this connection with Y branch connectors. We use 10 gauge cabling for our solar panels. These cables then run into our combiner box. We have a 6-string combiner box, only using 5 strings right now.
In our combiner box, we have two 30 amp breakers and three 20 amp breakers. Here you can see those breakers. This was super easy to wire up. Positive goes to the breaker, negative goes to a bus bar in the box behind this black cover here. Our setup uses a Midnight combiner box and Renogy solar panels. From here, our main positive and negative cables run underneath our yurt up through the floor. This is also where our L1, L2 neutral and ground from our inverter to our main panel comes out. Now we're going to head inside to our kitchen cabinets where our inverter, charge controller, and batteries are all stored. So we have a 48 volt setup using a 6,000 watt split phase 12240 volt output inverter with 48 volt batteries and a 100 amp charge controller. Our charge controller is from Renogy. It is the Rover 100 amp MPPT charge controller. Here you see the cables that were coming up through the floor, going to the charge controller and coming from the inverter. We have a SunGold power inverter. It is pure sine low frequency, 6,000 watts. This thing has been great. It powers both our air conditioners, no problem. Here we have our cables going from our inverter to our battery and from our charge controller to our battery as well. If we hop over to the battery cabinet here, you can see the wires coming through the cabinets. We have four 48 volt 50 amp hour batteries connected in parallel. You can see the details here for the batteries. These are smart lithium batteries with a built-in BMS system. You can see I have my Bluetooth connection to be able to monitor everything from my phone. I also have my Ethernet cables connecting each battery. This allows me to take advantage of the auto balancing function. From here we head over to our bathroom where our main breaker panel is. We have it hooked up to a 125 amp main breaker panel. You can see that all our wires come up through our floor into the panel. So on our breakers here, we have our 12K mini split hooked up, our fridge, bunch of different outlets, our water pump, and also our 24K mini split.
And that's our off-grid solar setup, guys. Come back next week for more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We love you.